A massive revelation about the long-term future of the Boston Celtics frontcourt has just been exposed to the public. The secret plans of the front office are starting to leak out through recent, league-wide intelligence reports. The executive team in Boston famously operates completely in the shadows under the brilliant leadership of Brad Stevens. There has not been a whole lot of public chatter about what their next major roster move will be this summer. We previously heard massive rumors suggesting that superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo actively wants to join the franchise, but there has been very little information about whether that strong feeling is mutual from management. Because of this silence, many analysts are keeping their eyes peeled on the frontline situation. Everyone wants to know if the team will shore up their frontcourt rotation before the start of the next training camp. If they do decide to bring in an outside player, it creates a massive question mark for the rest of the roster. Specifically, it directly impacts the future role of young center Neemias Queta. One highly intriguing option that has been mentioned heavily by fans is Mitchell Robinson. The physical big man has been a key ingredient of the recent success found by the New York Knicks, but the latest updates indicate that he might not be on the radar for Boston at all. Prominent NBA insider Jake Fisher just reported that Robinson will have plenty of eager suitors across the league this summer. Crucially, Fisher did not mention the Celtics as one of the teams actively pursuing his services. The teams that are regularly linked to his status are the Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Toronto Raptors are also listed as potential destinations. All of those specific organizations are known to be aggressively looking for major center upgrades right now. Robinson is easily one of the biggest defensive names hitting the open market this year. The fact that Boston is apparently not one of his potential suitors indicates something very major about their internal thinking. It strongly suggests that the front office possesses an immense amount of confidence in Queta moving forward. They might view him as the definitive answer for their primary interior needs. Queta had an absolutely awesome regular season performance for the team this past year. The coaching staff made a bold decision to insert him directly as their starting center for a long stretch. He rewarded that trust by dominating the glass and providing excellent rim protection on a nightly basis. However, he followed up that spectacular run with an all-around terrible playoff performance. His postseason struggles exposed some incredibly serious concerns about his current readiness for the highest level. He looked visibly lost at times against elite offensive schemes in the first round. Perhaps the front office simply views this rough stretch as another necessary stepping stone. They might believe this experience will help him become their long-term center of the future. If it were not for the fact that Boston is on a very strict clock, this situation would be completely different. The superstars on the roster are currently playing in the absolute prime of their careers because their ultimate championship window is wide open right now. There is an immense amount of pressure on the youth. Queta does not have the luxury of taking multiple years to develop his game. He has to grow up and adapt to the big leagues incredibly quickly if he wants to stay in the rotation. The coaching staff needs him to be completely dependable when the postseason arrives next year. Alternatively, the front office might choose to look for a significant upgrade via the trade market. They are not completely limited to the options available in standard free agency. To be completely fair, even if Robinson is a highly valuable player, he carries a very specific risk profile. He is built of the exact same mold as former fan favorite Robert Williams III. He undeniably possesses the raw talent to be an elite starter in this league. But because he gets hurt as frequently as he does, he is best utilized as a highly specialized luxury. It is highly possible that Boston does not want to take on that type of injury risk. They want a reliable center who is consistently available on top of being highly useful in the system. Please take a quick second to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to stay updated on all these breaking roster moves. The front office needs absolute certainty moving forward. Even with his health concerns, Robinson remains one of the best physical options available on the open market. That is why it is definitely possible that Brad Stevens will explore the trade market instead. A clear upgrade over the current production might simply not exist in the free agency pool this summer. Trading future draft assets could be the only realistic way to elevate the frontline talent. Boston absolutely possesses the necessary draft capital and matching salaries to pull off a blockbuster deal. But it is very possible they truly believe that Queta will continue to get better from here. The recent playoffs sent a very harsh reminder that relying entirely on internal growth can be dangerous. The management must be incredibly mindful as to whether that is the best long-term idea. Even so, the young big man played well enough during the year that the organization might just be comfortable with him. They may choose to ride out the storm even if it turns out to be the wrong call in the end.